Hello, this is Lorena, and I'm back with another Duel video. I admit that I was not planning to record another video right now, but Aporia and Paradox have interrupted me. Paradox, Aporia, do you not see the shade of the sky? Do you know how early this is? I don't care what kind of jobs exist. It's dark. Oh my god, you guys are in my way. I'm gonna have to kick your ass. Both of you are getting your asses kicked. Well, Aporia can get his ass kicked anytime I want to kick his ass. Paradox, I have to wait until the end of the month. But you know what? Paradox, I will kick your ass extra hard for this. The despair of Aporia. The revenge of Paradox. Foolish mortals, we are the last remnants of Iliaster. The two of us will face you. Okay, but I finished with the tag duel tournament already, so you two are also very, very late. Very late. Oh my god, you guys are dumb. Anyway, I knew that they were going to do something else with the tournament. I was just like, why should I care? I don't! Which is obviously... I logged on to do my daily ranked duels, to take out the standard duelists, to take out the legendaries, and that's it. Okay. Is there legendary spawned here? Also, is it someone that I have to kick? Hold on a second. I had to get those free lottery things for some reason. It's just whenever I see that, it drives me nuts. Alright, I'm done. Yeah, I'm finished. Yeah, I was doing missions earlier. So I did all the tag duel tournament missions. I did all of those. As you can imagine, I was doing the link summoning missions, and I was just like, I'm too lazy for that shit, so Yusaki, do that for me, please. Yeah, so he was link summoning, and I was pendulum summoning, and actually, I had to do the pendulum summoning last. When I finished the 6 link summonings, or when Playmaker finished link summoning 6 times, I had to pendulum summon one more time. Thanks, Declan. Thank you. You are a... You know what? You know what's dumb? I was wondering what my problem was when it came to Declan's deck. When I looked at his deck, it was a bunch of high-level monsters. Of course I can't summon shit. Why was I surprised? Why didn't I notice sooner? What the hell? I don't know, I just didn't notice. Which was stupid! It was dumb. But I finally noticed because I had to fix his deck. And then I'm just like, okay, so there's a problem with this deck. Let me look at it and see if I can figure out what it is. Well, it was so stupidly generic. I think I may have done worse than Joey in like episode 1 or 2 or whatever episode that was. Was it episode 1? I don't know. And anyway, Joey gets better and stops being awful. I make misplays all the time. Sometimes it messes me up, other times it doesn't. But if I'm in ranked when I mess up, that probably means I'm going to lose. Unless my opponent is just in my opponent would have to be in a pretty bad situation for me to make a misplay and still win. And now obviously there are some select exceptions, and these select exceptions exist because I play this game too much. That's why they exist. I'm still kicking the standard duelist ass in the legendaries. I'm not sure how many I've respawned. But whoever is here needs to get their ass kicked. Although if it's Sora, then, well, that would be awkward, wouldn't it? Yeah, kicking my own ass. That's fun. I thought I was going to collect the lottery things, even though I don't need to do that anymore. You know, I usually do not give a shit about higher rarities, but when it comes to farming for an assessment score that's high, apparently I should care about rarities. I don't like that necessarily, but apparently rarities matter. Rarities matter if you want that high assessment score. And I'm over here just thinking, I don't approve. And you know what Konami says? They don't care. They don't care. They think I don't exist. They just don't give two shits. They give no shits. Though if you ask me, I think they like money. Something tells me that. But too many businesses want money, and they just don't really seem to understand how they get it. It's kind of stupid, because you understand how business works, but you just don't seem to quite keep it. Now here's the thing. Businesses like to, okay, this is more common with the larger corporations, but the larger your corporation, the more you want to produce, you want to produce as much with as little as possible. So you want to maximize profit with as little resources as you can get. You want to be cheap with whatever, because apparently that's better than making money from quality products. Yeah, I don't understand. Like, when Kaiba was like, fire whoever made that, Kaiba Corp product shouldn't been that easily. I'm just like, Kaiba Corp product shouldn't been that easily. Well, at least Kaiba understands how to manage a business, okay? I don't think anyone on this planet actually understands how money should be made. Instead, they want to do it the other way, which is corrupt. And I understand that businesses have to make money, but if a business wants to make money, there needs to be a balance between making money and satisfying your customers. Otherwise, you're just going to end up running out of money eventually. I mean, I'm not good at making money necessarily, but I think about how making money has worked for me in the past. I think about how making money has worked for people in the past. How I've heard it has been made, and I'm just like, I may not make money much, but I think about how I would run a business, and I'm just like, the businesses don't run businesses the way I think they should be run. Now, obviously, I usually don't criticize people doing jobs that I am not doing. But when it comes to mega large corporations with no souls, I'm just like, does it really matter if I criticize a large company that doesn't give two shits that I exist? I mean, seriously, nothing I give them is enough. So, they aren't going to notice me. If I stop playing this game, Konami wouldn't care. Why did I start talking about money anyway? Something about, making money, what? I'm confused. Where did this conversation start? Why did I bring that up? Something about Konami liking money. Why did I say that, though? I have questions. I don't remember shit. And so I have questions because I can't remember. Alright, anyway, that doesn't matter at the moment. I appear to be losing, but that's fine. I'm just going around destroying people. And if I get destroyed what? That is horrible. But okay, sure. Okay, so I was talking about Declan's cards. How did that lead into money? I don't know. I don't know. I guess I will never know. I mean, I can rewatch this, and I still will not know. I will forget everything. Okay, sure. I'm just clicking random people on my friends list. The vagabond is still there. Okay, oh dear lord. I mean, kicking Anna's ass isn't actually that difficult, but considering I was farming Soulburner as Anna, I'm just like, sure, it's not that hard, but it was Anna that made it easier to farm against Soulburner, even though most people are like, you had a hard time farming Soulburner, you're new. Yeah, I had a hard time farming an AI-controlled version of Soulburner. What? I think we know that my deck building is questionable, but playing as Anna, dude, I don't even need a farm against Soulburner anymore. I've got what I need. I can update my deck. I can update it later while I'm not recording. Because obviously I am busy. I'm busy recording because Paradox and Aporia had to interrupt me in the middle of the night. Though, quite frankly, that is actually my fault for being up at this hour. But, you know. I've been writing and I'm ahead. It's a shock, I know, but I'm pretty sure the info dumping that I shouldn't be doing is contributing to that. Yes, info dumping is a writing sin. Don't do it. Though if you're doing National Non-Writing Month, that might help with your word count. I win because I info dump too much. Obviously, if I was entering the revision stage, I would get rid of the info dumping because that's bad. But I'm not really at the stage where I should care. I'm not at that stage. And I've had people that are curious about what I'm writing, and I'm just like, I don't know if I should show you what I'm writing because, dear God. I mean, it's not the worst, but also it's kind of like this. If you want to read something that's actually good, I think you're better off reading basically everything else, because I am the only one that understands what I'm writing. And sometimes not even I understand what I'm writing. And if I don't know what I'm writing or understand it, then neither are you. I'm sorry, but that's the facts. I have to know where I have to understand my own work to actually do anything good with it. I'm still kind of stuck. The fact I'm ahead is because I've slipped into fan fiction, and that's it. Usually that helps me be unstuck. But there is another problem. I'm trying to figure out how to get unstuck. I'm trying to figure out what to do about this shit. I don't know why I thought that I could write myself out of this. Because this is not the kind of situation where I can just do that. this is a different situation. This isn't normal writer's block. It used to be, I assume, because I know how to fix this, sort of, but there is just a problem. And here's the problem. I need to figure something out when it comes to my story. Like, what the hell? Seriously. Okay. I've beaten the gore. There was something I was going to say involving the gore. What was it? And why do I remember I was going to say something involving the gore? Like, what was it? I don't know. I really don't. You know, the writing program I use thinks that I'm in a different time zone. I don't know why the writing program changed on me, but it might have something to do. No, I just don't know. It's confusing no matter how I talk about it. There's no way to check which time zone the program is hooked up to. There's no way to check for the location because it's just a basic writing program. That feature isn't there. But why the hell not? I mean, if it changed, how the hell is it able to just... I don't get it. I'm confused. I don't get it. Why do I not get it? Because it resets. It used to reset at midnight in my time zone. And now it resets at 4 a.m. in my time zone. Until Sunday, of course, but let's ignore that. It's 4 hours after midnight that it'll reset the... Why is reset at 4 a.m. now? And it'll be at 3 a.m. later. Why? What happened to cause this? Like, is it because I installed the writing program? Like, how did this conflict start? It's not like I really go anywhere. I don't get it. I don't. I mean, maybe the creator of the program lives in a time zone that doesn't even make sense though, because the creator of this program has nothing to do with whatever is going on here. It's weird. I might be able to fix it, but honestly, I would have to know what happened. I don't know the answer to this. Okay, Yuma, that was the dumbest win you've ever gotten. That was the dumbest win ever. Okay, you know what? That's probably not true. I think Yuma won in, like, episode 2 or something. I mean, he kind of had to. But, you know, Astro probably helped him. And Astro would proceed to just roast him entirely because of what... Yeah. Anyway, moving on. I was wondering which time zone my writing program puts me in. Which, I still don't know what happened to change this shit, but sure. Reset happens at midnight in that time zone. And I looked up on Google where that time zone is. And I found out that Alaska fits that criteria. When it is 4 a.m. here, it is midnight in Alaska. What? Why would my writing program suddenly change the reset time anyway? What happened to cause this? I'm still not sure. It's kind of freaking me out, but it's also hilarious because the time zone, Alaska, really? Okay, I think that's the opposite extreme, if we're being honest here. I mean, I wouldn't say this is the hottest place on Earth. Yeah, no, this state is far from the hottest place on the planet. But if you ask me, it's still kind of bad. I still feel like I'm going to die during the summer, so I should never be anywhere near the equator. If I was near the equator, I would die. Probably. I mean, I feel like I will die if I leave the house during the summer. Like, professionals are just suggesting just walk outside. Uh-huh. Primo, your ass needs to get kicked. And I'll kick your ass later. I'm busy. I'm busy, yeah, sure. Alright, it's time to duel Yuki now. Also, the unknown duelist is apparently Sarah. How? I don't know. I have no idea. Is it Sarah from the future? An alternate version of Sarah? What? I just looked it up and apparently it's Sarah. Which makes sense, but also what the freaking hell? I mean, you see Sarah right here, right? She's a child. The unknown duelist is clearly not as young as Sarah. Clearly. But it could be another version of her from somewhere else, I guess. I mean, that wouldn't be too weird. Duel Links is just weird, okay? Duel Links is weird. You know, Duel Links kind of reminds me of the setting in my story. But it's not Duel Links, it's just as weird. Same energy level of weird. Yeah, I possess this power. It's called Auto Duel. Because there is no way in hell I'm dueling anyone. Like, at this hour of the night myself. Unless, of course, you're on the list of people that I will manually duel. And I feel like if you're on that list, it's worth actually dueling you. Sometimes I have to make exceptions, okay? I can't manually duel legendaries on that list every time they show up. That's kind of dumb. That's dumb. Whenever I get to the Emerald with the level ups, I will definitely have Mai on the priority list somewhere. She'll probably be after I max out Kaiba and Yamiyuki. Yamiyuki will be maxed out first because logic, I guess. And then I'll switch to Kaiba, and then Mai, because I need Amazoness Queen. I think Mai gives me that card. I want it. I want it. But honestly, this means I have to fully level her up. Because she gives it to me at level 45. Mai, seriously. You're making me suffer, Mai. You're making me suffer. That's not really that bad. To be fair, I like Mai. I just think that she didn't have the best dueling record, and that's stupid. That's dumb. She deserves better. most characters in the franchise that are female deserve better. The Yu-Gi-Oh girls deserved better. I don't know why they were treated like trash. Okay, so who is Aster dueling? You know, I was dueling Dr. Crowler, which is somehow still... You were here a second ago, but you know what? I'm auto-dueling you. You're not on the list, Dr. Crowler. But I think his response when he loses is hilarious. When he loses against Aster, it's hilarious. I have to actually read that because it's just dumb. So dumb. He makes all kinds of excuses when he loses. But obviously he'll fail you if he doesn't lose. Okay, seriously, dude. Well, you should fail if you can't beat the teacher. If you can't beat Dr. Crowler, who, you know, is kind of weak, then you're terrible. But honestly, I'm just like, he's only that weak because Jaden was there, technically. I mean, if I was there, he would still be considered weak. Let's just be real. Oh my god. I just simply could not focus today. And that's the only reason, not because you're a pro. Ta-ta. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You're supposed to be one of the best teachers ever, and you lost this easily. Really? Aster is not impressed. He thinks you're mediocre. Oh my god. That was funny. That was hilarious. But anyway. Did all of that shit at Duel Academy actually just happen because of Jaden? Really? That's just a cop-out, okay? How about weird shit happens because weird shit happens everywhere? Like, why does it have to matter who's there? Why? Dude, I need my weird shit. I like it when it's weird, okay? I like my weird settings. Seriously. Let shit be weird. Alright guys, that's going to wrap things up for this video. In the next video, I'm going to do my daily range duels because I can. Yes, that's right. And we'll see how they go. I don't know if they'll go well. I mean, seriously.